So the covenant of marriage. We're going to begin by contrasting between a covenant and a contract. A contract is legally binding, but a covenant, on the other hand, is spiritually binding. In a contract, you have an agreement between parties. There may be two parties, as in landlord and tenant, or there could be more than two parties involved. But in a covenant, it's not just an agreement, it's a pledge between parties. It can be two parties, it can be more than two parties, but it's a pledge that is made between the parties. In a contract, it's an agreement. It can be broken, but there are consequences. Usually, what determines whether you can break it or not is in fine print. So, for example, if you and I have a contract, I rent your house and you pay me rent, and then you don't pay your rent, I can chuck you out. Or the house is leaking and I don't fix it, you can move out. In a covenant, it's a perpetual, unending pledge. You sign a contract, but you seal or cut a covenant. A contract is a mutually beneficial relationship. But in a covenant, it's something you fulfill. It is supposed to be mutually beneficial, but you fulfill your part in the covenant. In a contract, you exchange goods and services between the people involved. But in a covenant, it's giving oneself to the other. As mentioned earlier, you can opt out of a contract, but in a covenant, it's about having the strength to hold up your part of the promise. You are not looking for escape clauses. You are holding up your part. In a contract, one can stop paying in a contract when one party is not fulfilling their part. But this is the interesting thing about a covenant. In a covenant, the party that is not getting their needs met supports the failing party to enable them to meet the obligation. So if she's not meeting her part, it's not time to bail out. It's time to find out what's going on, babes. Can I help you meet your part? Because you're covenant partners. Contracts are enforceable by courts. A covenant, loosely speaking, is a type of contract, but they don't work like contracts. They are trust-based promises that rely on your integrity and discipline. They depend on your values. And so God chuckles when a court tries to nullify a covenant. He says, what are you doing? They weren't designed to be nullified by courts. Contracts were, but not covenants.